Okay, so I'm looking at this review test for your last test. I noticed a lot of people have missed this one algorithm, which was a little bit surprising to me because I think we did this one in class, but and there's some videos on this actually online too, but I thought I'd go over this again. So here we have this, calculate the elasticity this using midpoint method from A to B and from A to C. So remember, we have to calculate this percent change in the quantity demanded over this percent change in the price. And so let's get our points down. From point A is going to be price is equal to, what is this? Price is equal to 3. Quantity is equal to 30. At point B, we have price is equal to 2. Quantity is equal to 63. And at point C, we have price is equal to 2. Quantity is equal to 34. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look at this on my camera now. So I'll draw this out real quick. I'm going to draw this to replicate it. We have A, we have points B, and point C. Okay, so switching over my camera. Okay, so to calculate this elasticity of demand, remember we're going to estimate this percentage change of quantity. The formula is going to be this Q2 minus Q1. This is the delta, the difference in our quantity, divided by the average quantity, divided by the difference in our P. This is P2 minus P1 over P bar. That's the formula we're going to be using. And so let's calculate this all out. Differences in our Q. So now let's go from A to B. From A to B, we have, so differences in our Q. 63 minus 30. So this is going to be 63 minus 30 divided by, what is this? Q bar. Now that's going to be, Q bar is going to be 63 plus 30 divided by 2. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing for P. It'll be 2 minus 3. And then P bar is going to be 2 plus 3 divided by 2. So let's go ahead and calculate this out a little bit. What I like to do is write this out as much as I can and simplify this fraction as much as I can so that I can put it into my calculator and make less mistakes that way. So let's go ahead and I'll pull up my calculator. I'll pull up my calculator here. We'll clear this out. And we end up with 63 minus 30. So this is going to be equal to, this is 33 divided by, we need to have this number down here. What is this? 63 and 30, that's 93. 93 divided by 2, that's 46.5 on the top. And then divide this by, this is a negative 1 over 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Okay, so let's see, what we can do is go, I don't have parentheses on this calculator. I need to get a different calculator actually because I don't have parentheses here. This is going to make this a little bit tricky. One thing you can also do is if you notice, if you divide two fractions, that's the same as multiplying by a reciprocal. So this can be simplified further to be 33 times 2.5 divided by negative 46.5. That's a little simpler. So again, divide by two fractions. It's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. The reciprocals, you flip the fraction. So that's 33 times 2.5 on the top, and it's a negative 1 on the bottom. I'll just turn it like that. That's a little easier to put in my calculator. If you know those kind of tricks, it can make it easier. So 33 times 2.5 equals, and then divide by, I'll just divide it by 46.5 and I'll make it negative. So this is equal to negative 1.77419. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at from, I think it was A to C. A to C, again, same thing. Difference in my quantity, percentage change in my, it's the delta of my quantity. It'll be 34 minus 30 divided by 34 plus 30 divided by 2, and divide this again by this percentage change in price. This will be, actually it'll be the same as we had before because we have the same price change as before. So actually I can just jump straight and go, this will be negative 1 over 2.5, just like we had down here. It's the same change. Okay, fine. Skip a step there. Okay, so what do we have here? This can get simplified into 4. I'm going to simplify this top part. 4 divided by, what is this? This is 64 divided by 2. So that should be 32 divided by negative 1 over 2.5. I could do the same trick, multiply by the reciprocal. Since I'm dividing by a fraction, multiply by the reciprocal. This is equal to, I'll just write it out completely in case anybody missed the last step, 4 over 32 times 2.5 over negative 1, which is equal to, this is 4 times 2.5 divided by negative 32. So let's go ahead and do that. I can put this in the calculator. I don't need to, but I'll just show you. 4 times 2.5 is 10 divided by 32. I'll make it negative. This is negative 0.3125. And then real quick, we can see real quickly, this is obviously less than 1. That's in absolute value. That's inelastic. This is elastic. That fits with my intuition here. I always just double check it myself. When they cross the same point, I can just look at this graph. The one that's steeper is going to be actually more inelastic. The one that's flatter is going to be more elastic, and that's only because we're evaluating these things as they cross through a shared point. If they're not shared, if they're separated lines, you can't just look at slopes like that. But I can already tell it, and everything fits together. So now let's go back and put this thing in. So we have from A to B, and it says round to 2 decimals. So this is negative 1.77. 4 doesn't round up. And from points A to C, we have negative 0.31. My answer. Great. That's it. I'll post more videos as we go through more problems. I'll do this one by one.